Hey, how's it going everyone? I hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. This video we are going to go over the Rogue Company new update today by digging into the patch notes. If this video helps you out at all, then help me out by hitting the like button. Also, we have been streaming a ton of Rogue Company over on Twitch and we have been having an amazing time. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, then be sure to go drop a follow on the channel. The link will be on the screen and in the description, but let's cut this plug and dive right into these patch notes. Starting off with some of the general fixes we have, by popular demand, the dead zone adjustments for controllers can now be made inside of the settings menu. Also, Favalas has returned as an available map. The PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One keyboard and mouse has been disabled for now until they can provide a fully functional keyboard and mouse feature. Players also can now acknowledge or confirm teammates' pings by pinging on top of the existing friendly pings. Players can now ping enemy deployables and gadgets, and this will reveal them to your entire team and place an in-world danger ping. When equipping a camo or emote, you can now select an option to equip that to all of your rogues. And finally, your weapon crosshair will now change to a friendly color when you place it over a teammate. Also, a new and welcome addition to Rogue Company will be the in-game store. I'm excited to see what these guys end up doing with their cosmetics and how exactly the store will end up functioning. But you'll see on the screen here a couple of the leaked cosmetics, which all look pretty awesome. And if you guys are going to pick any of these store items up and they happen to have the support a creator code system up and running, then consider dropping my code in the slot to help support the channel. My code is gamers-4-yeshua. If you're not going to use my code, then be sure to put somebody's code in there. But let's move on and talk about the new surrender feature that will also be present after this update. This feature is going to allow a team to surrender under certain circumstances. These circumstances being a player has disconnected for 3 minutes of the game time, or if 10 minutes of the total match has elapsed, at which point either team may call for a surrender. This is going to be a majority vote system, and team members will have 30 seconds to cast a vote, and if the vote fails, the team must wait another 2 minutes before requesting another surrender vote. Moving on though into some mode changes that they will be making, starting off with a change that will be across all game modes, which is that the bleed out timer duration is being increased from 13 seconds up to 16 seconds. In the demolition mode, the time for the bomb to explode has been reduced from 55 seconds down to 50 seconds, and you will also no longer be able to hide the explosive stake inside of the bomb. Extraction mode is now going to be available until further notice, and in Strikeout they have adjusted the spawn points on canals. Moving on though into a major rogue change, which has to do with Trench, and he can now throw his barbed wire 15% further, and the barbed wire will no longer impair teammates' movements. Friendly Trench barbed wire will also have a blue highlight to it in order to indicate that it is a friendly barbed wire. Moving on into the weapons, they will have made it to where when using the ADS on a scoped weapon, the edges of the screen will now be slightly blurred. This is an effect that will be toggleable. But getting into some more specific weapons, the Devotion has had an issue fixed where the recoil was being applied over a longer duration than intended. The MXR has had an issue fixed where the level 3 upgrade was not receiving a recoil reduction, and the D3DI has had an issue fixed where the level 1 and the level 3 upgrades had different kickback recovery delays. Last on the docket for these patch notes are some bug fixes, and there are a lot of them, so I'm just going to read these off quickly one by one. Starting with, they fixed an issue where holding down the tab key to open the scoreboard would prevent it from opening again. Also, opening the scoreboard prevents the user from walking forward when landing or opening the scorecard for a few seconds at the start of a round. The Ronin ballistic knife should no longer deal double damage upon proximity detonation, and they also adjusted Chak so he can no longer fire his weapon before his Stimpack ability finishes. They fixed an issue where downed players could not use ping, and rogue abilities should now recharge in the shooting range after 20 seconds. They reduced the hitbox size of the sticky sensor to an appropriate size of the gadget. Daima is no longer visible in 2 places at once in the tutorial, and they also fixed a significant shortcut in the tutorial. Flickering seems to appear due to surfaces overlapping at the door after pick a sword section, and the bomb in demolition can now be planted on top of objects in the bomb site. They fixed an area near the equipment aquarium in Skyfell where players weren't meant to access, and gadgets can no longer get stuck in the Favelas garage walls. They fixed an area in High Castle near Site B to prevent players from accessing it, and players can no longer get stuck or hide in the cliffs on High Castle. They also fixed various map exploitable areas on Canals, Icarus, Factory, and Favelas, and they fixed a bug allowing players to make melee attacks significantly faster than they should by switching weapons. Players should no longer get stuck in the social menu and unable to close it, and players will no longer keep additional rounds gained from purchasing shredder rounds if they use buyback. Finally, they fixed an issue where players could spam quick melee and make attacks much faster than intended. So those are all of the updates that we can expect to be coming in the update that is happening in just 9 hours at the time of me recording this video. Let me know down in the comments which of these updates you guys are most excited for. I personally am glad to no longer be slowed by friendly trenched barbed wire. Also, we will be streaming Rogue Company tonight, actually, so be sure to come stop by and say hey if you guys managed to make it this far. But other than that, I hope you all have an amazing day. I'm out.
Deploying lethal. Lethal out.
This guy's all the way in the back.
Go here.
Tagged him once. That's it, though.
Move here.
Enemy spotted.
Kaboom!
Trying to stay focused here.
T-minus 45. Seconds left.
Medic down. This is getting fun.
I didn't know where he was at, bro! Oh, no. I saw that. My gosh, darn it, dude. My medic's body started
Overtime.
moving, dude.
Now or never.
You know, the bodies glitch around in this game. They, like, ragdoll around when they're dead.
I love these things.
Oh. 22 downs, 22 eliminations, 3 assists, 124,000 cash. We're absolutely killing it. Let's see if we can pull out the win here. See if we can pull out the win here with a hard carry on these folks. See what's good. Alright, alright.
Deploying lethal. Lethal out. Go here.
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
Lethal out.
Lit him up, lit him up, lit him up.
I've got the objective.
We've armed the bomb. Defend it.
Come on, baby. I can sit here and wait at a wall to win this game, bro. You bet.
Go here.
Enemy spotted.
Oh,
Yeah, you
easy.
bet I want to win this with a hard carry. Let's go. He's one shot, he's one shot, he's one shot.
All enemies
Let's go,
have been
baby.
eliminated.
Bang, bang, bang. Pew, 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 pew. We're crazy, bro. We're crazy.
I love getting paid.
How many was that, bro? How many was that? 24 downs, 24 eliminations, 5.2 thousand damage dealt. We are insane.